what people thought of me. Like, I really valued what people thought of me, especially like going to the gym. I used to worry about what I wore to the gym. I used to, oh, I don't want to wear these because they're too short, or I'm too big to do this. Now I don't give a fuck. I wear what I want, and if you don't like it, don't look at me. I do not give a shit anymore. I'm happy. So that is my biggest. I don't care what you think. I care what I think. And if I'm happy with the way I look and what I'm wearing, then it's really none of your business.
I think the choosing of friends and people that you hang out with. Because, like, sometimes you think that those people are good for you, but they're actually bad influence. So I feel like now I value, like, the people that I talk to and that are around me. And I kind of just, like, they have to fit with my lifestyle, you know? Um, because I sometimes would just kind of, like, let them talk me into doing things, which I knew it was bad, but, like, I would think they were my friends. And, like, it wasn't like that. So, like, now I kind of pick and choose who I want to talk to, who I want to hang out with, or who I want to open myself to. And it's just hard. I feel it's been hard because I had to cut communication with so many people, like a lot of people. And at a point, I had like no one other than my kids, right? And I just felt lonely and I couldn't talk to anyone, like not even my family or my brothers, because I would also feel like they were just using me for things or they weren't being honest with me. So I just feel that now that I have a knowledge of who I want to talk to and what I'm looking for in a friend, I value that now because they can either bring you down or lift you back up. And I am not trying to let anyone bring me down, not no more. So yeah, just being around people that value you too and that respect you and that love you, because they could say they love you, but their actions could say different. So like your action speaks a million words. So now I kind of just watch and stand around.
This might be controversial, but I did away with social media about a year and a half ago, or yeah, a little bit longer. But I haven't had an Instagram for over 2 years, and um, it made me realize how much I have to like be in the moment, and if I want to be in someone's life, I really have to put myself out there and text them. Um, I just felt I was taking too much time, like seeing who were friends with who, and comparing my life to theirs, and you know, you just see so much on social media that I feel like it takes away from authenticity. I feel like a lot of the times we have something to compare our first impressions to, and that can be hard, you know, like if you're constantly have something in your mind's eye of how something's supposed to go, you're always going to have that sense of comparison. Yeah, so I did away with social media.
Once again, people are so essential. The relationships you have. In the past 3 years in dealing with this cancer, often you have to focus on the immediate, and a number of relationships have ceased to exist. And some of them, they were kind of toxic, but they were family relationships. And because of that title, family, you would tolerate things that you wouldn't tolerate from other people. And so I let go of a lot of those relationships. So, you know, I don't need to keep these in my life. They just bring hardship both to my wife and myself. And so that was the one thing. And the other part of the question is things you'd hold on to. My faith has always been, it's key to who I am. It's if you take away my faith, I cease to exist. It's that central. And I gladly retain that, still hold that.
Honestly, it's so cliche to say, but what other people think. Because we live in a society where people always have to voice their opinions, whether it's positive or negative. And whether they understand the situation or not, people still take it super personally. And I feel like that's just ridiculous because if you're talking to somebody and they make a comment, but they don't know anything about it, who cares? Nobody cares. Yes, when you get to voice your opinion, that's good. But try not to take it too personally. Because in the end game, they don't really know. You don't really know. And unless you know, then you can't say.